Welcome back to Tea and Toys. Right, a few spoilers have been dropped, not officially, unofficially, through the usual dark sources of the internet, so let's use that to our advantage and show them off myself. So, who did we get dropped? We get Cybertron Universe Override. Big update from the original toy. I think she actually looks really good, and I'm happy for those that want to pick this up. It's not one for me. I'm not going to diverge any further into the world of Unicorn Trilogy, although I might get Demolisher. But here she is, looking absolutely fantastic. I actually really like this. And what I would like to see from this mould is for them to do Nitro Convoy using this colorization of Override. Yes, the character is technically the same thing. The female Override in the Western world and the male Nitro Convoy in the Japanese market. But what I'd like them to do is to create two different characters. Great excuse to use the mould again, and you get Nitro Convoy and Override as maybe a brother and sister team on the planet of Velocitron. That's just my idea. Is it insane? I don't know. Say what you want to say in the comments, and then with that we get a good comparison between Hot Rod and Override. Hot Rod's slightly taller there on the head, and obviously she's got the big pointy things on her head. I think this is quite a good comparison here, so I actually quite like the size, although she is still a Voyager, so it would be interesting to see what else she comes with. Obviously this is not a good representation of the final toy because there's no packaging, no instructions, and no additional accessories that may or may not be included with her. She has a car mode. Again, she's much bigger than Hot Rod in car mode. And then next up we get, now I was really looking forward to this. When the rumours came out, he was described as Black Convoy, so it'll be interesting that he'll be named probably Black Convoy on the boxes and not Scourge, which is interesting. So they're separating, they're keeping the blue guy Scourge from the G1 days. He's going to keep his name, he's the top Scourge. And this is Robots in Disguise or Car Robots Black Convoy, but he is more so in the colorization of Nemesis Prime. Now, for those of you that know, this isn't Nemesis Prime, this is Scourge or Black Convoy. He is the creation of that universe's Megatron or Gigatron, that universe's Optimus Prime stroke Fire Convoy, and a human. He is not a Nemesis Prime, he's just a villainous clone-ish. No, he is his own entity. He is his own entity, he just has some of the CNA of universe's Fire Convoy. So, Robots in Disguise and Car Robots are essentially the same story, but the Japanese accept it to be in the Generation 1 universe as the characters Fire Convoy, Gigatron, Black Convoy, and in the Western world it is a separate universe. But for me personally, I actually love the idea that it could be incorporated in the G1 universe. So for me, for some of the characters, I'm 100% on board with the Japanese names. So for me, he is Black Convoy and not Scourge, but I will probably call him Scourge because that's how I know him in my head. I know it's confusing, but it's just the way it is. So yeah, disappointing this one. Truck mode actually looks better. There's not all that horrible ghastly pink here. I can see some people picking up the Optimus Prime and swapping out these pink parts on the shoulder pads here just so you get the grey. This is a digibash that somebody put on cybertron.com, and I've loved the fact they've done this so quickly. This is what he should have looked like. More greys, less blacks. I actually don't mind the pink windows so much, but I don't like the pink up here. It's a shame. I was really looking forward to this, and yeah, a little bit disappointed, but I don't want to have to buy the Optimus Prime to make a better Black Convoy. Very frustrating. What do you think of these two leaks? Don't forget to love, like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys and girls in the next video.